Hey guys, this is Nishant, and in this case study, I wanted to show you how we actually went on to sell 219 of these This Girl Loves Green Bay t-shirts. Now, the amazing thing about this t-shirt is that it is completely clean t-shirt, and by that I mean that it did not have anything to do with the copyright or trademark violation because this does not mention the team by any name, or it simply says This Girl Loves Green Bay, and Green Bay is a city, as you know. Even though in a very subtle sense it is still targeting the female fans of the football team based out of Green Bay. Now, I am going to show you how we actually did the whole thing, and you're going to love this case study. Hopefully, you're going to take action really quick on this thing, maybe with other teams, maybe with Green Bay. But, I really hope that you take action on this thing, especially with the teams that are in season right now, and start absolutely crushing it. So, basically, what this case study, involved was we had this t-shirt design that we ran a couple months ago, a simple t-shirt design that said This Girl Loves Green Bay, and with the copy we made sure that people still know who we were talking about. We said, do you love the Packers? Go support Green Bay. Or do you support Green Bay? Ever catch yourself going, go Pack Go? Extremely limited edition, 37% off now, only available for a limited time. Because we're trying to build up urgency, we're trying to build up exclusivity in the copy, and that is something that works really well. And you also want to basically re-emphasize on the fact that it's not going to be available in the stores, and it's only available for a limited time. So as you can see over here, extremely limited edition, 37 off now, and it pretty much says that let's bring home our trophy at the Super Bowl. Um, Basically, some very short, punchy copy, nothing like a story over here. Just a simple call to actions, creating a sense of urgency and exclusivity. Now, let me give you a little background on this case study, like why we chose this design, why actually we did this case study. The reason we went on with this thing is because Green Bay fans are really passionate fans, and Green Bay Packers were in the middle of a very good run. They had won, I think, 3 or 4 straight games, and they were looking at their chances of maybe making it to the playoffs, which were non-existent at the beginning of the season. So they were in the middle of a good period, and we thought that this would be a good idea to sell some T-shirts. Now, the target market that we had was only the females who liked Green Bay, because if it's a shirt for a female, most of the times the females are going to buy those. I mean, of course, given there's a few men who would buy that for their wives or daughters or girlfriends or whoever, but you would spend a lot more money on that without a very precise targeting. So we only targeted the females who like Green Bay Packers. Now, when we targeted, we wanted to make sure that we only reach out to the hardcore Green Bay Packers and Aaron Rodgers fans, because if the people are not hardcore fans, chances are not very high that they're going to purchase a $25 t-shirt. So when you're selling t-shirts to these sports fans, even though they're fans, you always want to reach out to the most hardcore fans, because otherwise it will be a little tough to just sell a t-shirt for $25. Because we only sell it for 19.95, but after you add the shipping cost and everything, it ends up close to being $25. So the ad specs, we used two different strategies for this. We used custom audiences, and we also used the precise interest from the ads manager. Both of them worked really well. For the custom audiences, we targeted the fans of Aaron Rodgers, who is their most favorite player and is their quarterback. He's their franchise quarterback, the most respected guy in the team. And and we also targeted the fans of Green Bay Packers. So this was one single query where we went on Facebook, and we targeted the fans of people who like Aaron Rodgers and Green Bay Packers. We scraped that list, we put that in the custom audiences, and we ran that. The second thing we did was the fans of Aaron Rodgers, people who like Aaron Rodgers, and have checked in at the Green Bay Stadium, Lambeau Field. Actually, that's the name of their stadium. But for example purposes, to make it simple for everybody else to understand, I just put Green Bay Stadium here. Then the third group of people that we targeted were people who liked Aaron Rodgers and commented, liked, or shared the pictures of Green Bay Packers. So, we ran three separate queries on this: people who like Aaron Rodgers and commented on the pictures of Green Bay Packers, people who like Aaron Rodgers and liked the pictures of Green Bay Packers, and people who like Aaron Rodgers and commented on the and shared the pictures of Green Bay Packers. So with that, we had a very strong custom audience of, I believe, around 17,000 people. Okay, 17,500. So the custom audience size we had was 17,500. We ran a custom newsfeed ad. And basically the frequency we had for the ad was 3.5. Usually they say in marketing that a person has to see your product 7 times, or 7 different touch points before they actually make a purchase. On an average, some people buy just the first time, some people never buy it even if they say 25 times. So it just depends upon that. But the average in marketing, they say, is about 7 times. I do not like to go over 4 or 5 in frequency on my ads, but some people even stay under 2, some people go as high as 7. But for me, the sweet spot is 4. After 4, my returns start to decline pretty steep. So I just cut it at 4, cut my campaigns at 4. So the total that we spent on this campaign over a 7-day period was $423. The campaign duration was 7 days, and we started the campaign with an optimized CPM of a $10 budget. That's what we do in every single one of our campaigns every time. And we always keep on adjusting our budgets. What we do is at every 6-hour interval every day, we go through our Excel sheet of the data where we keep all this information. Okay, so what we track is how much money we have spent and how many sales have we made. And if the returns on the investment make sense to us, if let's say if we've spent $50 and we've made $100 in profit, yes, we will keep it the same way. But if we've spent $80 and only made $100, then we might want to scale it back a little bit and maybe change the targeting. So you just have to make adjustments to your campaigns accordingly. But the maximum we spent on a day, on one given day, was $100 on this ad, and the total expenses were $423 for 219 sales. I think our profit on that t-shirt campaign was close to $2,500. So a very, very good return on investment, spending $423, making $2,500. So over 6 times the return on our investment. And what we also did towards the end of the campaign was we emailed all the buyers 48 hours before the campaign ended and 28 hours before the campaign ended, and we just said, hey guys, thank you for supporting the campaign for Green Bay, for campaign for This Girl Loves Green Bay. Now this is your last chance to ever get hold of this t-shirt. So if you ever I said that if you, and I really wish I could pull that exact email for you, but for some reason Teespring won't let me dig into that because they kill all these past campaigns after a certain date. But what we essentially did was we told them that this is the last 48 hours, this is the last 24 hours. This will be your only chance to get this amazing t-shirt for your friends and families. So if you haven't bought one for you, one for somebody else, please do so. And said it will make a great gift for Christmas. That's what we also did, because it was before the Christmas season. So that's what we did to get some extra sales, extra push to the sales. And it always helps, especially when you've made 100, 150 sales, and even if you make extra 4 or 5 sales, it'll still an extra $40 or $50 in your pocket. And every time we start a campaign, we always buy the first one as the social proof, and a lot of the times we don't even cancel it. If the campaign is doing really well, we just get the t-shirt and put it in our collection. But you obviously don't have to do that. You can cancel it, but if you're selling a lot of t-shirts, just keep one as a keepsake. It'll make a good trophy for you. But you don't obviously have to do that. It's just something that I personally like to do, collect T-shirts. But yeah, guys, this is exactly how we ran this campaign. I hope you found some really good information on this case study. If you have any questions, please let us know in the Facebook group, and I will see you in the next video. Thank you so much, and have a great day.